Well, hello again. So, this is the first full, real flight of NovaWorks. Very excited to be here today. I hope you liked our new intro, actually. It was completely edited by me. I don't know if any audio from it came through, because it was showing some weird stuff, but hope it did. On the pad is the Eclipse booster, going for its first 30-kilometer flight. I am met here today by Accelerator, our COO. He might not be able to speak much, but he's here. And then we also have our CFO, G-Stick.
Hello.
Yeah, he's here. Yes, so looks like we have some weather coming in for the launch site. So we do have a very brief launch window, from what it appears, but we're sure we won't have to hold. Looks like we have loss of signal there. All right, we really do need some new cameras down here at the Cape. They're old and oh wow, that was a lightning strike.
Yeah, seems like that's a pretty big thunderstorm back there.
Yeah, so yeah, again, that makes our we have another loss of signal. We might have a little. So, again, the thunderstorm makes us have a brief launch window. Though even if it does come over us, we should be able to still launch if it doesn't strike the booster, because if it strikes the inside of that interstage, the booster will explode. But anywhere else on it is pretty much fine. But it is a beautiful storm that's rolling in back there.
Yeah, and obviously, you wouldn't really want lightning to strike a rocket that's almost that has fuel in it, of course.
Yeah, because
And that's
that's
active.
again really bad.
Yeah, and it's gonna, fry the avionics.
Plus, if it were to strike inside of that interstage, like he said, it would absolutely melt the avionics. So that's why if that thunderstorm does come over us, we're not entirely no-go, but again, it could push us back to a scrub.
Yeah, that's
Unless
something that we don't want to see.
before T-40, the storm just washes over us.
If it does, I'm
If it
pretty sure
goes
that we can hold. And then once we get the green light from control, then we should be good to continue.
if it does end up going around us, that's most optimal. But it does look like it's kind of far away. Anyways, we've been putting all of our focus onto that thunderstorm. Don't know why. When there's a perfectly beautiful thunderstrike. There's a perfectly beautiful rocket on our launch pad. Which, of course, again, is the Eclipse booster. It will be going up to 30 kilometers, which we actually have some telemetry readings finally. It's been a while since we've been able to get those. And everything's showing green. So, yeah, we're pretty much go for launch except for that weather. The launch director is going to have his go-no-go with the other people. Again, you won't be able to hear it, just like the other launches, because you haven't figured that out yet. So that will be coming up any second now.
So you're saying we can figure out rockets, but not like how to get sound to transfer from mission control over to here.
Well, yes.
Just saying, just playing. Don't worry.
It's complicated. It's complicated.
Like,
complicated.
I was saying if rockets aren't complicated.
Okay, listen. Rockets are somehow less complicated than that, okay?
And this is your 3 seconds with the COO. I think I am the COO. I don't know. I forget my roles all the time. I'm just like...
Yeah, you are the COO. You are the
really?
COO. He's just playing. He helped he was one of the founders of this company. Well, I'm the main founder, because my idea, my rockets, but he's our lead software engineer and our COO.
Looks like that storm's going right past us.
Hopefully, yeah, it's going to the left, so should be seeing a liftoff in around 1 minute.
Yep. Oh wow, that was a big one.
Just heard from the launch director himself. We are go for today's test.
Finally. All right. Reaching us about 1 minute.
Really been anticipating this. You can really like, if I could zoom in on the booster a little more, since I am the camera operator, or well, I am in charge of the camera operators here, and I do get to call most of the shots, but they usually have creatistic liberties when coming in.
So
are you
the person who bought this dumb camera?
No, that just came from our old hardware. I don't know where we got it from. It's probably from the 70s. Okay.
You're saying we got a camera from the Cape Canaveral people and they gave us a 70-year-old
We should probably quiet down. We have like 15 seconds to launch.
Oh yeah. Oh. Well, T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have liftoff. Should be getting some telemetry data here soon. There it is. We're T plus 10 seconds and we're now 1.5 kilometers in the air. Actually now 2.
This thing's fast.
This thing is very, very fast.
Yeah, just wait till we get a second stage and put more fuel in the Eclipse booster. And it's not going to be that fast, but it'll still be pretty fast.
It's a very speedy
It'll be a
rocket.
tad bit slower.
Because I'm pretty sure we're only using the Center 3 engines to launch this rocket. Because, again, with the 9, it would be...
We see that engine cut off.
So, through the simulations that we've done before this launch, we shut down the engines at 11 kilometers because of how the rocket is moving so fast. It just glides up to 30. Landing zone 3. As you can see, down below this booster is Cape Canaveral, Florida.
Just about at like 27 kilometers now, and we're about a minute into flight, so within the last minute we've climbed up to 30 kilometers. This booster is built to withstand a lot. I don't know how much it can withstand, but like, that's insane.
Yeah,
we should break the sound barrier on the way down, though fortunately this booster won't really be damaged or...
It went like twice the speed of sound on the ascent.
Yeah,
it's not gonna have too much debris or soot on it on the way down because
it
doesn't have a major... Oh, hey, yeah. Because of the re-entry burn, not only that, but it's just not going fast enough to generate that much friction.
Being honest, it's going to accelerate pretty quickly here. Also, for the time being, it's going to be a little bit longer on the way down. So let's talk about what's going to actually happen when we get to the landing burn. You might see one quick thing before the landing burn. During the descent here, you might see us rotate the booster a little bit. It might be because we're overshooting and our PID loops are not exactly the best. But in the future, it'll be a lot more smooth, a lot more targeted. It'll be a lot more focused. But once we get down to that landing burn, you're going to see 3 engines ignite, and then it'll go down to 1 engine once the throttle on all 3 engines are low enough. The reason why we switched to 1 engine is because we don't really want to overuse thrust, and the engines do have a minimum thrust, so we don't want to... Eventually, it'll get to the point where we can't slow ourselves down, or well, we're gonna start hovering or even going back up, which is something we don't want to do on the way down. So that's why we switched to one engine. It can, I believe it can hover. I don't know, but it does have much more throttle control and a much better thrust to weight ratio than using 3 engines on the way
I'm
down.
gonna kind of interrupt here. We are now officially under 10 kilometers, 2 minutes 30 seconds into flight, and we are coasting back in towards the landing zone 3. So it is officially time to light this candle for the second time and bring it down for landing.
It'll happen around 2-ish kilometers, maybe 1.8, 1.5.
We are in the final coasting phase. Weird, but it seems the cast is frozen. There it is. That's the landing burn. Just had a little freeze. Nothing to be too worried about.
And it's pitching over, as you just saw, it pitched over to the landing zone.
Wow.
See the landing legs?
It's going fast. Oh, it's going
Here's
fast.
the landing legs.
She's going fast.
And touchdown.
Oh, that was a soft touchdown.
Griffin's
Bro.
just retracted. Nice.
Griffins are retracted. Alright. Well, what you just saw was a booster solely fly up to 30 kilometers and coast back down to our to the Cape Canaveral landing zone 3.
Wonderful flight today, ain't it?
Yeah.
And there you can hear the thunderstorm again. I think it passed us, so I think we're actually fine to like take all the time we need to recover this booster. We're not going to take like a week. We have a pretty fast flight schedule ahead of us, and hopefully we're aiming for that aggressive goal. Hopefully, since this test was really successful, we'll see Flight 1 eventually.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure in 2 or 3 days we'll see Flight 1 of the Eclipse rocket.
It will use a brand new booster, Booster 2, because this is Booster 1, and honestly, I think we're just going to have it on display at our headquarters.
Well, that's all from me. I can let Accelerator or Cheese Stick close out of the stream.
Why don't you close out, Cheese Sticky? I don't think you've closed one of these out in a while.
Okay. The booster seems to have landed successfully. Landed inside the yellow kind of circle. See there at the bottom. Pretty stable. It's not tipping over or anything. So it seems like a pretty good hop. So that's about it for this stream. And we will see you on the next stream whenever we fly this full thing.